Welcome everyone to episode 17 of Dokeycraft. Now today we're going to be starting off with a build. I know, right? Massive shock, but it is no ordinary build. I want to do something with this area here, make like a tunnel that leads to somewhere over there in that direction. We're going to start off today with a small build, and yes, I'm going to say a small build because I shouldn't actually say small build because I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. And I'm going to keep it to Lord of the Rings theme. So that's our goal to start off today's video. And I've already got quite a bit of materials gathered for it as well. As you can see in these shulker boxes here, we've got plenty of blackstone from the piglin farm and then converted it into a whole heap of other materials. So then we can do this build because yes, we are going to make it out of blackstone. So yeah, we're going to start off today with building, and then we're going to go into some other bits of detail, as well as doing another build at Starkin's base, because he's been wanting me to do plenty of builds at his base considering what I built last time, and he was quite impressed, and he wants me to do that again. So that's what we're going to start off today with. So yeah, let's hop into that time lapse. So what you just witnessed me build was basically the entire of the Isengard tower in Lord of the Rings. How cool has this turned out to be? It is very tall and it took forever to build, but I think it was worth it. At the moment, it just sits in the middle of the ocean on a grass platform, but eventually I'll make the outer wall, as well as we need to make the pathway that comes from Isengard, or should I say goes from my base to Isengard. As I said, there will be a tunnel kind of over that direction there once the chunks load. There it is. That pathway will then lead through that little mountain and then go through the forest to then eventually end up at Isengard, which will appear in the distance over here. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Took a long time to build, as I said, but there's still a lot I need to do on it. That's basically part one done of the actual build. It doesn't really have an interior yet, but it's just the exterior I'm really going to worry about. However, if you guys have any suggestions from what I should build inside of Isengard, that would be really cool because I might actually consider doing it. There are quite a few mobs in here, but it's got a lot of empty space that I could use to actually build something in there. It has turned out a lot better than what I expected it to be. I'm also going to ask you guys, do you reckon the new layout for the time lapses is good? I just changed it up a little bit, as well as I got some new time-lapse music, so I'm going to need your suggestions in the comment section below. If you think that... Hang on. Who built this? Who's put stuff... Hang on. Let's go to bed before I get surrounded by mobs down there. What is this? And what is that? Are these like scarecrows or something? Demetrius. zSqmmy, you can't be misspelling the name like that. Oh, Jason was here. And Pablo. Okay. We got some friends in the field, it seems. Oh, hang on. Oh, my elytra broke. I was like, why am I falling? I'm glad I take a whole heap of experience bottles around with me. So as I was saying, I've changed up the format a bit for my time lapses, and I've also got some new music, so I want your suggestions in the comment section below on how you think the time lapses have turned out. Now, another thing I've got to show you that I did in between episodes is we finished up on the KFC. You can see that we have now got KFC in the store, as you can see. Oh, we've already made a sale, and I put these in like a couple hours ago. That's crazy. So now the interior has been finished and the KFC has actually turned out really well. While I'm here, I may as well check if I got any profit in Subway. Yo, we've actually made 5 diamonds. I know it's nothing, but still, we'll take that. And from our 7-Eleven, we got another like 50 diamonds from that. So that is crazy. we're actually getting diamonds back, which is really good. So the next part of the video, we are going to be working on the pathway out the front of our base, which will eventually lead to Isengard. Now, I do have a plan for what I want to turn this little entrance here into, and you'll see exactly what I'm about to do. We are going to turn this into Shelob's spider cave from Lord of the Rings, which is where Gollum took them through to get to the back entrance of Mordor. Which I know this is in the most random spot on the world, like I maybe should have built it a bit closer to Mordor or something, but I think this is the perfect spot to actually do this, and we have now got to mine through this to get to the other side of the mountain and turn this into a cave. I should probably go grab my beacon, which will help a lot with this. Okay, now that we have a beacon set up and ready to mine at this area, the last thing we need to do is go and heal up this pickaxe. So I'm going to go to the Enderman farm, as I don't want to use up my experience bottles because I want to save them for emergency scenarios. And there's our pickaxe up, and let's do our shovel while we're here as well. And there's our shovel up, and let's get out of here before we somehow die in the end. Now it's time to tear a hole through the side of this mountain. Now there are a couple steps to actually making this tunnel here, and that is we need to mine it out firstly, which is what I'm doing now, but also we need to collect a whole heap of cobwebs, considering this is a spider cave technically, and I'm going to need to collect a whole load of cobwebs, which I do not think I've got, as well as I'm going to have to use a mixture of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone, maybe some stone bricks and cracked stone bricks just around the area. Now the other thing I need to do as well is make sure this place is lit up, so then no mobs spawn in here, because I don't want anyone walking through here and all of a sudden a creeper just blows them up, as well as my base. So we have finished mining out this cave just here. Hello, I can see you. It is pretty dark in there, so there are quite a few mobs in there, so I don't want to go in yet. However, we have got a bit of cobblestone with us and hardly any mossy cobblestone. And so I've got some shears, and we are going to go grab some vines from the jungle over the hill just here. I'm at least going to need half a shulker box to a full shulker box of mossy cobblestone, which means we are going to be here mining vines for a really long time. So I'll be back with you once we get all these vines. I totally forgot that moss farms exist and you can use moss on mossy cobblestone. I should have done that in the first place. So we have now got all the moss we're going to need for hopefully this entire tunnel. So let's begin building and let's see what we can make. So this here is the style that I want to go with. There are a lot of cobwebs here, but I've only got 36 left. And so we're going to have to go and grab a lot more cobwebs if I want to continue this pattern all the way down this tunnel. I also use a variety of blocks, including cobblestone, mossy, and as well as the tough, and I made a pathway that kind of leads all the way down through this cave. And then I've also included some soul lanterns as well, just hanging from the roof to add a bit more light to this place. And then as well, we got some white concrete to look like spider eggs. Now, we got to continue this in all the way down there. But first, we need to go grab some cobwebs. Now, the good thing about living near a mesa means that there's mine shafts on the surface, which also mean there's going to be plenty of cobwebs. The one time I actually need a mine shaft, I cannot see one. I think there is one over here, though. There we go. We found one. These big cobweb areas here next to the spider spawners are really good. Oh, look at that. We're already at 36 cobwebs in the matter of seconds. We'll be fine. And I'll be back with yous. Wow, that is very close to my face. I'll be back to yous once we get all these cobwebs. Cobwebs, cobwebs, cobwebs. You gotta love gathering them. You know how I said it was gonna be easy and really quick? Well, it wasn't really that easy. It still took me 2 hours to gather all these cobwebs. But I was glad that there were plenty of mine shafts around that area. We have now gone ahead and basically completed these spider caves, or at least got a good amount done. These look absolutely amazing. The only downside about it is the fact that there are so many cobwebs that moving around this place can be a little tricky. And I'm hoping I lit up this area quite well, because I don't want any spiders or creepers or anything attacking me, even though this is a spider cave. But other than that, I think this has turned out very well. I even converted this little hole or opening here into like a little opening. Even added a lot of spider eggs around the place, some soul lanterns. Oh, I did forget about, you know what? I'm going to replace these cobwebs. I hate these cobwebs. Hang on, let's get out of, oh no, I'm falling down now. Okay, we got out of that. I'm going to place that there. Okay, Yeah, so I don't think any of these spots should be spawnable. And yeah, it goes out into the middle of this lake, which I am still going to convert. At the moment, it just comes out into the middle of nowhere. So Isengard is just over there, and we've got our little entrance to the spider cave over here, and it will eventually wrap around and basically head on over that direction towards Isengard. However, there is something I want to do in this jungle here before I connect up these pathways. And that is, I want to make, you know what, I'm not actually going to tell you guys, because that is going to be a next episode thing. You guys are going to have to wait for next episode to see that. We are done with working on the pathway and spider case for now. We are going to go and work on our next project. And that project is, we're going to be converting the land that we are standing on right now into another base. If you remember last time, we made this, which was really cool. I'm very proud of it. However, we need to build something else now that will cover this bit of land here. I hope Starkins is impressed with these builds that I'm doing, because I definitely am. The first thing we have to do is actually flatten this area, and I'm sorry Sushi's build, I don't know what he's managed to build here. Sushi's phone cage. We might make your base look a little bit smaller than usual. But anyways, let's hop into that build. That now I want to show off my base. It starts raining. Apart from the rain, I think this has turned out very well. Obviously, it is not that detailed compared to all the other builds I do, but it's like a little farm kind of shed that we've got going on here with an interior design, which, as I said earlier, Starkins actually doesn't have any interiors in any of his designs. Actually, no, that's a lie. He's actually got an interior inside his most recent build, which was the library, which he did around the corner here, which, wow, it is crazy. What a build he has just done. This compared to what I just built is way more detailed. But to be fair, this place has turned out very, very good. It sticks in with all the other builds around his base as well, and it sticks with the medieval theme with my other little build I've got going on here as well. We've got a nice kitchen, a nice storage, and a nice bedroom in here as well. I think it's turned out very well. Maybe this wall here could have a little bit more because it does feel a bit empty, but it doesn't matter. It's not too big of a fuss. We also used a variety of wood as well. We've got spruce, we've got stripped dark, we've got oak, we've got more spruce. We just got everything in here, as well as a mixture of cobblestone, stone, and mossy cobblestone and all that. As well as we've got a nice wheat farm running through this side, and then we've also got a chicken coop without any chickens on this side, which we should probably go get some. And then up here, we've also got a little watchtower, or a little tower going on here to watch over the base with. We also used a mixture of campfires as well for like a little overhang. We got two different types of wood in both sides of this roof here, which I think has turned out very well. And obviously, we added in a chimney. And compared to that one, we've actually got a fireplace in here. Or I wouldn't say fireplace, but I would say some sort of kitchen or stove or oven. So, oh my days, okay. These trapdoors are going to annoy me though. Oh, my days are thundering. Hang on, let's sleep. We need to go for our first sleep in the new base. These trapdoors are so annoying. It's been thunderstorming quite a bit, to be fair. Like every time I log on, there's at least one thunderstorm. I thought these things were meant to be rare. Once again, this place has turned out very well, but there's one thing that we have left to do, and that is to get Starkin's opinion on it. So let's wait for him to get online, and we shall go through it with him. Actually, before Starkins comes on, I need to do one other thing. As you can see with all the dirt in my inventory, I plan to upgrade Kat's little toilets that she's built here. This is an excellent shack. These toilets are excellent, but they need to come down because we are going to now upgrade her toilets into some other dirt mansion, which will give both Kat and Starkins a bit of a surprise. A dirt mansion, yes, this is going to be great. I don't even have enough space, so I'm going to have to build this in the air. Now, I am racing time here because Starkins will be on very shortly. Okay, trying to build this tin is a little bit difficult because we got limited space. Now, I'm glad I brought a lot of dirt because I'm going to need to use heaps of it to build this. It may not be a big build, but it's using up a lot of dirt, that's for sure. Well, there's the outline done, and I think it actually looks so cool. The only thing is it's floating at the moment, so we need to connect this to the ground. There we go. It's all connected to the ground now. Let's have a look at it again. Just a massive dirt blob in the middle of his base. I love it. Oh, there's going to be mobs in there. I hope there isn't. I need to light up the place. You know what? We're using sea pickles to light it up. Sea pickles aren't as bright as I thought they were. A nice crafting table under here, as well as we're going to add some dirt item frames around the place. There we go. That looks sick. He's got glass. Actually, I could add these for the windows. There we go. Adding some nice windows in. Surely there's some lanterns in here somewhere. Wow, he does not have any lanterns in those chests. He's surely got some in here then. That is a lot of leather. Where the heck did he get that from? I do not miss the days I was searching through shulker boxes of items to get what I need. There we go. Found some lanterns. Put one there. Let's put one there. Let's put one there. We'll put one in the corner as well. I'll add one up there. Add one there as well. There we go. Needs a bed. We need a lot of stuff in here. Let's use his orange bed. The bed can go right there. And we may as well sleep to skip through the night because I don't want a mob spawning on top of this place when I fly away. Need some furnaces and we need some storage. There we go. Some chests around the place and let's put some furnaces on this wall and we will be done. Knowing Starkins though, he probably won't have any. And if he does, it's in this mess somewhere. You know what? I'll take some cobblestone, but I probably will need more than that. Okay, I made 16, but we may as well use them all up while we're here. There we go. His house is now all done. Or should I say Cat's house is all done. And let's add some dark oak doors at the front. Because why not? There we go. Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, that looks so good. It's just a massive dirt house in the middle of his base. I love it. Now let's get him on and let's see what his reaction is to this mess here. I would like to welcome you to the upgraded milk bar to Cat's little dirt house. With a full interior and everything.
Oh my. It's a masterpiece, master, absolute master.
It is an absolute masterpiece.
Not a bad, like, geometric structure to it.
Yeah, I know.
It's actually decent. Oh my god.
So that's your new milk bar for Dokeycraft?
At least it got a little bit of a structure of like, hey Cat, here's a little idea we can make it look like.
Oh, I've already messaged Kat. She loves it. She was laughing. The second thing is up here, which I made like a little, I still don't know what it is.
Oh.
Some little, you have to come down to the front side.
Did you base this off any ideas? What was your inspiration? Oh, wow.
Actually, this was inspiration from the mythical sausage. I even got a little tower out the front for you. And I was like, that tower suits so well next to Sushi's house because they have the same block palette. Not as good as my moss one, but it still looks good.
In some ways, I do actually prefer it. Not like in a sense like the moss one looks so much better. But it's just like how it fits in with the base itself.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yours is more modern, and then you come over to my side, and it's a whole entire different story. I took over about 3 plots of land for one build. You want me to tell you what's more impressive? That this one's got a chimney and a fireplace.
Yeah!
For people who don't know the context, this build has a chimney and no fireplace. This one now does. Actually, it's technically an oven, but same thing.
I actually really like the that actually like does so much that little bit that build there, mate. I love it. I love the geometric shape, the shaping of the base.
Yeah.
Part to me. The physical shape of the build, like okay, this is a good shape for the build, like how I can imagine the build to be like. I think missing is it. Hang on, where is it? I need one of them. I need to get my llamas. One of my llamas.
Have you noticed the item frames with dirt blocks in them in the dirt house?
Yes, I did actually. I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
A llama in a chicken coop. A llama in a chicken coop. You laid an egg.
Friend with the chickens.
Oh, that's a great shot. I'm looking right up his schnoz. So for the viewers, you know how Jason came over to my place and built those scarecrows in the field? He built Ruben a Sonic pixel art over here. And what does Ruben decide to do? He's built his pathway over the top of Sonic. That's disrespectful, mate.
I'm putting an entrance underneath my base where it's going to have like this little monument to the Sonic.
I thank you so much for rating the build. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to give you the goal to keep this dirt house for as long as possible before you build there.
How like houses around it. Like it's like a central point.
What
like,
the stuff is
like,
going on over here? What is... They realize we're watching. Get out of here. Go, go, go.
Run.
Go.
Sam.
Yeah, I know. I've already done that. I've already done that. I've already done
What's this?
it.
Sam.
I've already done it several times. We are all going to ignore the fact that I was lagging several times during that. So now that we have finished up Starkin's base, as well as do some other projects around the place, to end off the episode, once again, we've got ourselves a fast food restaurant we've got to build. And what are we building this time? We're going to build a Burger King, which, yes, I am an Australian YouTuber and you do not see these in Australia, but you guys have been wanting it, so I'm going to build one on this server. So without further ado, let's go grab these materials and let's get started. So we have got ourselves all the materials we're going to need for this build. Now we need to find a location on where we're going to build it, and I'm thinking about this area just here. Yes, the pathway may be in the way when I build here. However, I'll make it so it goes around the Burger King instead of through it. Let's plan out this area because we need a 22 by 24 area to build this. Well, that's the space we need to build in. And now I've also got to chop down these floating trees. Well, that should be all the trees chopped down, which means we can now start on the build. And we're going to do another one of those really good and quick transitions. And boom, into another excellent transition. We have now built ourselves a Burger King to add to all the fast food restaurants that we have built around this place. It has turned out very well with another drive-through, as I said earlier. Hang on, I forgot a spot in here. Oh no, there we go. That's what you call complete. It is a very nice build. I feel like the top is a bit empty. I might add some more stuff onto it. However, in general, I think the Burger King has turned out very well. The interior is very detailed and very colorful. It's got some nice seating around the place. It's also got the back counter as well as the counter at the front here. However, at the moment, we have no food to sell. So what are we going to do? We are going to have to make some more custom food items for this shop. So that will be a next episode thing that I'll be doing. But overall, I think the banners have turned out well. The exterior has turned out very well as well. I've got a little bit of terraforming to do there, but either way, I think it's turned out excellent. I think this is a good time where I can end off the episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you've made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, turn on those notifications. Next episode, we are going to be completing the pathway in between the Spider Cave and Isengard and making sure that all connects, as well as this pathway here on the other side of Mordor actually leads to nowhere. And originally it was meant to go to my base all the way over there or somewhere along those lines. So we're going to be finishing that off next episode as well. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.